Within a school, there may be different forms of bullying that are present every day. School harassment or bullying can be classified according to the type of violence that characterizes these power relationships between an aggressor and a victim. Physical Physical harassment it corresponds to any contact between the aggressor that the witnesses the victim without the consent of the other person. A to emotional bullying it is manifested behind the victim's back since the objective is to underdetermine a person preventing the joining a group. 3. Verbal bullying is the objective to attack other person with the pointing to different race generally. Uh, for via the internet or cyberbullying, verbal harassment is present is more than one area of the victim life. This is how in social networks. Between a school, there might be different forms of bullying that are present every day. School harassment or bullying can be classified according to type of violence. That characteristic is power relationships between an aggressor and victim. The physical harassment it corresponds to any contact between the aggressor, the witnesses, aggressor, the witnesses, and the victim without the consent of the later person. To emotional bullying is the manifestation behind the victim's back signs. Its objective is to underterminate a person preventing them from joining a group. Verbal bullying, its objective is to attack the other person pointing out he is different from he rest, generally highlighting his negative characteristics, physical, psychological, or social. For via internet or cyberbullying, verbal harassment is present is in more than one area of the victim's life. This is how in the social networks. Hi, my name is Montserrat Ponce. I'm talking about the bullying. Within the school, there might be different forms of bullying that are present every day. A school harassment or bullying can be classified according to the type of violence the characterizes. These power relationships between the aggressor and a victim. Number 1, physical harassment. It corresponds to any contact between the aggressor, the witnesses, and the victim without the consent of the later person. Number 2, emotional bullying. It is manifested behind the victim's back since its objective is to underdetermine a person preventing them from joining group. Number 3, verbal bullying. Its objective is to attack the other person pointing out that he is different from the rest, generally highlights his negative characteristic physical or physiologic social via the internet or cyberbullying. Verbal harassment is present is more one area the victim's life. This is how is social networks. Thank you.